Hello everybody, what's going on? About to start. Copy, here we go. I'm gonna be hunting my custom Jirachi event. You can find out more about it from my latest video. We're doing the painting method because this was the easiest way to find a quick shiny. My eventual Jirachi will be perfect special attack, perfect speed, some random nature. I should actually get the video out. Should get a link to the video so I can pin it. What's up, Vestman? What's up, Master Walt? What's up, Orange Love Dreepy? How you doing? All right. We got that guy pinned, so you can click that there. Blisy loved the videos on custom events. They've convinced me to get a hands on a copy of Ruby and Sapphire and an eager to try them out. Nice. Tag me on Twitter if you start hunting them. I'd love to pop in and see a video or a stream or just say hi. Is this a standard recent hunt? Not quite. I'll be using painting method in order to help me get the Jirachi. So talk here, walk left, paint, go with the lady. Oof, this is gonna be tight. Ooh, I think it's here. I actually have to look at my code to remember. Well, not shiny first rip, but that's okay. That's what we expect. All right, let's see. So first of all, I actually don't remember where I gotta press A, but luckily, since I programmed this thing, I can just check myself. Let's see, Jirachi event, Jirachi ASM, notepad. Let's see. My first call ASM is after virtual message box Jirachi, which is wish. All right, cool. So that's it. Hey, Shiny Diglett appeared. What's up? All right. So what we got to do is calc this Jirachi's stats. I'm gonna do that over here with Metal Kid IV calculator. Jirachi, what's your nature, buddy? Careful. Default level is 50. I've not seen the Wishmaker. Maybe I've seen it in a long time ago. The Wishmaker movie? I know Groudon's in it. I feel like I saw it on Cartoon Network or something. Alright. We have a pretty good representation of what the stats could be, so let's put them in here. In fact, also let me take a picture of which Jirachi I'm aiming for so I don't forget. That's just for me. Alright, so we have to calculate to figure out how far we were off. Do that by putting this in here. 18, 19, 8, 9, 26, 27, 22, 23, 30, 31, 18, 19. Oh, I forgot to put in a nature. Careful is what we want. We got one. So we hit this seed, which I'm gonna want a copy of this page open. Alright, so it looks like we hit this Jirachi. Did I hit cancel? Alright, so this is the Jirachi we hit. I can put the seed in this program. You probably can't see it. Alright, let's see. Alright, so my original seed, the current seed I'm aiming for is 1B6A. So that's not this one. What's the PRNG state I'm aiming for? It's got an E in it. No, I guess that doesn't help me at all. Hold on, I have to figure this out. None of these actually make any sense. Oh. This one makes sense. 1B7D, so I hit a little bit late. So I was aiming for 7018. This was the seed that I hit. Advances. And I hit... It was only one advance early. That's not bad. Calculate. Alright, we got our new timer. Alright, this isn't going to be so bad to do the searches. Oops. Alright. I'd like to thank you for creating these events and giving new life into these games. This is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope I didn't miss in the video. Does this custom event work in... Oh, I should restart this. Does this work in Emerald? No. There's a number of reasons why these events can't work in Emerald version. Chief of which is that the American version of Emerald and the European version have the e-reader functionality hard-coded to remove. To be removed. So like I'm not gonna I don't know how else to explain it. Like I'm not gonna, if I can only make it work in Japanese, I can't do that. The thing is, the way the Eon ticket works in Emerald is really weird. It doesn't, the record mixing thing does not send the whole script over to RAM script. It just sets the flags for the events. I don't know how else to... Hey, what's up, Pink Freak Crystal? How you doing? I don't know how else to explain it, but like, when you look at the code for the Eon ticket, what you can define is what item you send over via record mixing. And then if the Eon ticket is the event sent over, it sets the flag. Because if you've ever record mixed for the Eon ticket, what happens is you get it right there in the record mixing chamber, and then you can just go to the boat. But when you scan the Eon ticket in with the E card, you actually talk to your dad to get it. That whole like section where you get it from your dad, none of that happens when you do the record mix. So sorry, bumped my mic. If you got any questions about the Jirachi event or anything like that, just ask me. I'm happy to talk about it. I worked hard on it and I like doing it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Does the regular RNG method work with this event, or does it have to do the pain method? You could do the regular RNG method, it's just harder to search for a seed. Alright. Calculate stats right now. Impish. We have, let's see the stats, 175. You just have to find the closest shiny PRNG state on seed 5A0, basically. 6116. Alright, let's see here. So this Jirachi is 30 to 31, 18 to 19, 0 to 1, 6 to 7, 2 to 3, 22 to 23, and the nature is impish. Search. We have a few options, which is bad news for me. I could increase this a little bit, so we're gonna do that. I do have rare candies in here. Alright, so 178, 116, 117, 99, 108, 118. We'll get to 53 before I decide to do anything further. 181 from 178 is quite a bump. 118, 119, 100, 110, 120, and we'll do one more. You literally discovered my content a few days ago. Just wanted to drop in to say that you're a massive legend inspiration. Thank you so much, Rain. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. What have you been enjoying? Which videos? 102, 112, 122. All right. 30, 19, 0 to 1, 6 to 7, 2 to 3, and 22. All right, and it seems a few levels is all we needed, so let's check what we got. Oh boy, howdy. Here we go with this crap. So I gotta check all of these. I definitely didn't hit that one. It looks like it could have been, but... Ruh-roh, Raggy, we're getting close to the end here without... This better be it, or else I'm very confused. Nope, this is it. Alright, so we hit... Oh, we were on seed, it looks like, actually. 1B6A is on seed, right? Yeah, we were on seed. We were 5 advances early. Nice. Alright, we're already close. So this is the advance that we hit. We hit this seed. Beep. Or we're 6 advances early, excuse me. That's it. Try it again. What's up, TDG? What's up, Goku? Hey, Blisy, thanks for your videos. I'm trying to generate shiny egg and emerald using your videos, but I think the calibration is... Oops. You know, solid way check. Yeah, you have to use spin and then verify its PID by looking at the spot pattern. Your previous tournament winning party legit million generation X style stuff. Thanks. Yeah, I'm considering returning to that soon. Doing some non-restricted stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I covered pretty much most gens, so... And I eventually want to get Gen 1 done, but that's going to be tough. Whoa, so is this like an actual dungeon? Mandy? Yeah, but it looks different. Like, yeah. Visually. Oh, you have the same map styles. Oh, it's got like floors though. The Divine Beast didn't have that, did it?
It kind of had like levels.
Did it? Oh, you had like... Did you have like 1F, 2F, etc. like that? No, I don't remember. That's cool though. I'm debating on something right now. Should I continue to hunt for Giratina in the inverse world, or should I KO it, beat the Elite Four, go back to Termite Cave, and attempt to RNG instead? Well, can you not leave the inverse world before you... I guess you can't. Well, you could have RNG'd Giratina if you had Chadots with you. I don't know. I don't like doing regular shiny hunts, so I've always wanted to say just go RNG manip it. That's fun in its own right. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Oh, my thing is still... Holy crap. My game was still sped up. I forgot about that. What a foolish. Do you like the thumbnail? Thanks, Tyler. Try to use Expin it and enter decimal PID into EEPID. If you know, I do know what that is. Is the tool... Yeah, that is the tool you would. You love Versace? How's my audio sound? Hold on, let me pause. Is my mic still like blown out? How's my sound? Hold on, let me pause. How do I sound? Like blown out? Do I sound good? How's my sound? Hold on, let me pause. How do I sound? Like blown out? Do I sound good? I sound good. Okay, cool. What's up, Salve? Greetings from Portugal. Welcome in. I heard you guys, well, I don't know where the hell you are in Portugal, but I saw a picture from someone I follow who lives in Lisbon, and the Canada wildfire smoke hit Lisbon by crossing the ocean, so I hope you're doing okay. Great work on the Jirachi from the event. By chance, will there be a save file added? Yeah, it will. My Wii's back there. I just haven't fully set it up properly yet, so I just have to get it done. It'll come in the next few days. Is there a way to RNG in Ruby with the battery working? Your best bet would be to use the painting method, because the painting method is independent of whether or not your battery is working. You can do it either way. The wildfire smoke is pretty bad in Michigan today. Really? That sucks. Can you make the old CMAP Mystic ticket or a ticket Eon ticket in card? I think you can send the ticket over, although I don't know. Like, I could definitely send the ticket over via a card, but I don't know. I took one step. That guy took one step. But I don't know. I don't know if it will trigger the events or not. All right, still no shiny. Wisconsin is unhealthy air quality. Yeah, that's how it was in New York a few weeks ago. That sucks. Hope you guys stay safe. All right, let's calc what we hit. Lonely Jirachi. AQI air quality index is 290 in Grand Rapids. That sucks. Hope you guys are all right. Literally, we were dealing with that a few weeks ago. I have a picture of a video I sent to my wife, and then a picture she sent to me of where she works, of it being like 3, maybe 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and the sky was just literally yellow. Like, yeah, it was just crazy. $30.31. 22, 23, 22, 23. Right now I'm calculating the stats just to see where I landed. This is a pretty good Jirachi for like a random Jirachi that I just hit. You know, not the best thing ever, but you know, for a rando, pretty good. Like, this is a Jirachi I would consider accepting if I was soft resetting for a good stats instead of RNG manipping for it. All right, we have 3 options. Oh no, are these all the same? No, they're not. So I need to get this thing to level 53. West Coast be like first time. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, that's one of actually the reasons I would never want to live on the West Coast full time, is I'm genuinely like, I don't want to deal with that. I never thought that was something I'd even have to deal with in my entire lifetime. And yet here I am thinking, wow, the East Coast is now less secure in its safety from wildfires than I thought. Calculate. All right, so we got 31, 22, 23, 27, 26, 2 or 3. This should do it, I think. All right, cool. So this is the seed that we've hit. Oh boy, gotta find which one it was. All right, we were 1 seed early, 1 advance early. I'm not going to adjust off of that. That's insanely close. What's up, Mr. Beast 3000? Yeah, that was 1 seed early, 1 advance early. Yep, literally 1 seed early, 1 advance early. We're very close. Hey guys, we have 75 viewers, but we only have 20 something likes. If you guys are having a good time, you enjoyed my event, you enjoy my videos, please hit the like button. It's a nice free way to help out. If you like me a little bit more, you can become a channel member for as low as $1.99 a month. That funds me directly. YouTube gives a generous 70-30 split compared to other websites. You get to see behind the scenes content and extra stuff. I'm actually going to work on later this week uploading the members only content for this latest video, which is the script, the beta version of the event, and a few other goodies that I can think of. Oh, my raw ASM code, stuff like that. Logo with the shiny. Thank you, Mr. Beast 3000. I appreciate it. I'm doing RNG manipulation, which is a way to shiny hunt or to do other stuff if you want. Usually I use it for good stats, but shiny hunting works too. You know, I realized I didn't plug this in my Discord or Twitter at all. Wow, what a blunder that is, huh? You're watching my video about EV training in Emerald? Nice. Oh my lord. Oh, I fucking wanged this. Oh, this is so awful. What a bad attempt. And I missed the button. I missed the button to close out the bad attempt. Imagine that was a shiny creeping up on me. That'd been funny. Alright. Well, we'll have a redo for that. I'm gonna close Discord, so that shit lags me. Thanks to you, you now have a shiny Sceptile and Rayquaza. Nice. Does RNG manip in Ruby? I'm doing Ruby. I'm playing Ruby right now. We are all Jirachi events on this blessed day. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? We are all Jirachi events on this blizzard. What does that even mean? Explain yourself, Chris. If I want to shiny hunt a Mewtwo and Leaf Green, would I just need a soft reset in front for shiny hunting? Yeah, sure, that works. Hey, what's up, Ashton? How you doing? One step. There we go. I felt pretty good, but I think I was early. It means Jirachi lives in our hearts, causing heartburn. That's dangerous. You don't want heartburn. Heartburn makes you sick. So Blissy, thanks for your well-crafted and awesome vids overall. Thank you for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. Alright, unless you have a shiny already, then soft resets would be the easiest but longest. Yeah. Alright, calc the stats. We got a modest one, which is Pog. Modest. Clear all. Alright, so let's see. We're doing 162 HP, 98, 108, 120, nope, 127. I could just rip a few more probably. Well, it depends on how close I am on this attempt. I would like it if this one just gave me no other options, so I don't have to do any more rare candying, but we'll see about that. Alright, we got 4, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, 22, 23, 8, 9, 16, 17. You son of a bingus. Well, right, we're gonna have to increase the levels a little bit. Alright. Thank you for all your DLC videos. At this point, I'd like to learn GBA thumb assembly myself. Do you have any tips? X86 waffles. Do I have any tips? Well, first of all, have very patient friends. If you join my Discord and you want to try making something, you know, with the e-reader join my Discord and I'll happily talk to you about it in the e-reader section. In addition to that, what I would recommend looking at is the best resource I found for it was what's it called? GBA Tech. I'll actually post the link in my Discord as well. But the GBA Tech thumb assembly instructions is basically what I was using for literally every reference for what to do. In addition to that, I used a website literally called armconverter.com. That was what was compiling what I was using into bytecode. Wow, really? All right, so we got 4 to 5, 8 to 9, 6 to 7, 23, 8 to 9, 16. I doubt this is gonna knock everything out. I knew it. All right, we have to get it to level 60. As a comp sci major, don't learn assembly. It's a pain. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, if I don't know, like, you have to understand how very little I know about programming, and I was able to achieve what I did. So, like, you're not learning to write the whole game in assembly. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're learning to set up the registers to deposit information where you need it to go. Like I wasn't messing with video RAM or like doing anything insanely complex. Like I said it in a recent tweet, but effectively I looked at Pokefinder's source code with the help of Xiao, and we converted Pokefinder's source code, which is C++, into assembly. Like the thumb assembly was really used for two purposes, right? It was used either to call setbox mon data to make the location legal for some of the simpler events that I wrote, like Deoxys, etc., or I was using it to recreate the RNG to make the Pokemon legal. I don't know, I would recommend learning it. if you genuinely want to make an event like that, because I think anyone can. I'm pretty tempted to obtain an e-reader for the event you made available in EU. Yeah, well, right now Celebi and Jirachi are both available in EU. I'm going to have to finish up the other events for EU, but like I said, those are already available in Emerald, so it's like, to me, it's like less important that those get done because they're not truly unique. But I will get them done, don't worry about that. All right, 4 to 5, 8, 6, 23, 8. Hopefully this is enough to narrow it down. All right. E-readers have spiked a lot? No, e-readers are still like not even that expensive. All right, we were 2 seeds early, 1 advance late. I think what I'll do is I'll say I was 1 seed early, 1 advance late as my adjustment because I don't want to overshoot. Here we go. Oh, wait. What's up, OmniWeeb? How you doing? Oh, fudge. You got a Japanese e-reader, won't read the English of... Well, no, it will. What are you talking about, James? Celebi and Jirachi are both available for Japanese e-card reader plus and Japanese games, but the Japanese e-card reader plus won't send to an English game because there's many different language locks. Hey, what's up, Lincoln? Actually, it's worth noting, Lincoln is the reason I'm even able to do this manip. Lincoln had to develop a special tool for me to do this RNG manip at all, because the way Pokefinder produces the results and everything is a little bit... I'm playing this on a DS regular. How many frame per inputs is this? 2. You're good, James. Don't worry about it. It wouldn't be that hard to make it send from a Japanese game, from a Japanese thing to an English game. Honestly. Well, no, Blue Sandwich, I think you're looking at this the wrong way, personally. So, like, I'm not a comp sci major or whatever, right? But, like, if you look at it in the way that you're describing, which is like... Hold on. So if you're looking at it in the way which is like, what is the most useful thing that I could learn ARM on? Right? If you want to learn ARM... if you want to learn ARM, get a Raspberry, blah, blah, blah. So from my perspective, if you're just... I'm just going to rip another attempt. From my perspective, if you're just a hobbyist like me, what you should actually do is not look at what's the most useful. Oh, it's slow. Don't look at what's most useful. Don't look at anything. Think of the project. Think of the project that you want to do, and then just start doing the project. It doesn't matter if the language is old or outdated or some stupid ass crap. Just look at what you want to do and then try and achieve it. Because if you're learning any modern programming, like the assembly language that I used taught me problem solving that I can use in other programming languages. It taught me, actually, learning ARM made me much more fastidious about commenting my code. A Pi is like $50 and can be used for literally anything. I understand that, but my point is I could not have programmed this ARM event for a Raspberry Pi. I had to use, I didn't learn ARM because I wanted to learn ARM. I learned ARM because I wanted to make an event in a GBA game legal. Do you understand? So first have a goal and then use whatever programming language you can use to achieve that goal. That is what I think is the way to do it. Don't think I want to do this and then do this. Think of a goal first and then, because otherwise it's just harder. Because otherwise then you're finding a goal and it's like, well, if you're interested in the project, like think of an interesting project you want to do and then do the project, as opposed to think of the language you want to do and then do the language. I don't want to listen to this, honestly. Yeah, I also started with HTML and CSS because I wanted to make a website. I think I was early. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Oops, fuck, I messed up. Hey, what's up, Mux? W3 school is goated for basically most things, I think. What's up, Papa Cheeseburger? How you doing? You're not Papa Hefe. That's very different. You learned HTML so you could code Neopets. Someone else said that to me recently, and I can't remember who. I think it was Nix, or one of Nix's friends said that.
Tina.
Oh, Tina said she learned. That's right. It was Tina. Tina said she learned. You're sorry. You don't be sorry. You can't be Hefe. Hefe. It's just funny. Oh. HTML CSS is only turn complete if you consider user execution. I don't even know what turn complete is. CSS isn't real. You can't. It can't hurt you. The best part about HTML CSS is that, yeah, you could learn how to do cool things in it, or you could just learn JavaScript and then wrap it in HTML and just do a lie. What's the reason that you start in the different area whiteout? Because talking to the painting changes my seed. Turing test is an AI thing. I don't think CS is a... Does this event use LCRNG? Well, GameCube and GBA both use LCRNG. They just use different adds and multipliers. So it's the same RNG algorithm, but different increments of it. If that makes sense. Hey, Retire, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do one more and then I'll do a assessment of where I'm at. So the way the generation works is that it's using the reason it's so confusing. Oh, fudge, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my lord. Dingus maneuver. Oh, another memory. Hold on. I have to watch the plot of Tears of the Kingdom. My wife's playing. Oh, this is probably the extra memories, Mandy. Oh, is this the champion? Or he's the Pete, I mean. I think he's usually wearing a headpiece. Maybe he didn't. He didn't. The muffled mask is very, very funny to me. Okay, the stage. Okay. I'm back. Hello. Oh, whoops. Fudge. Well, I explain all that in the video, Potato, but yes, the way both Celebi and Jirachi work is that it uses the GBA's LCRNG until the moment Jirachi starts to be generated. Then I pull the 32-bit initial seed, the 32-bit current seed, which was generated by the GBA's LCRNG. I pull that because on the GameCube, every single 32-bit PRNG state is a valid current seed, or initial seed rather, excuse me, not current seed. Then I do the GameCube RNG advances for it. I actually got so many comments, not so many, but I've gotten about 3 or 4 comments at this point from people who are like, was recreating the menu advances really necessary? It doesn't necessarily mean that you would have less, it doesn't make other seeds invalid. And I'm like, yes, it does. The way the math works out is that all seeds 3 FFF FFFFF are invalid. That seed and lower become invalid. Which is funny. Because at a glance it doesn't look like it would be, but yes. What is happening?
but I think I have like a phantom doing by my side.
Very cool.
Okay.
Is he dead?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I was like, where's it going?
Oh yeah, a little piece.
Oops. Alright, there we go. I mean, I'll raise my voice and I can lower Flowtimer's volume a little bit. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. What's the word used for Colo retail RNG where some form of advance you do makes multiple seeds overlap onto one and decrease the amount? I thought it was called convergence or something like that, but I don't know. Is it time for you to start saying stupid things while ignoring reality? Yes. Which of the events you made are your favorite? I think Celebi is my favorite that I made because Celebi was the toughest initial challenge and is the one that I feel like I did the most work on, if that makes sense, compared to like yeah. Like this one was fun. This one I'm still very proud of, but I basically learned less in the process, I guess, so it's just less memorable for me to have worked on it. All right, we have to adjust. We have to adjust. All right. Clear all. It is serious. $167, $107, $109, $118, $113. I'm just gonna get it to level 54 right away. Plus, if you're using the original GameCube component seals, you can get extremely... What does that have to do with anything? Or maybe there's just a message I missed because it's not in we got 170. 109, 111, 120, 114, 115. 173, 111, 113, 122, 116. What'd you do, Cal? All right, let's see here. Calculate. All right, this should be a decently quick search. 14, 14, 4, 5, 8, 9, ooh, 26, 6, 16. All right, let's see. All right, the nature is wrong. I was like, why? Just clearly I should get a result. All right. And link, oh my God, why is there so many? No. Holy crap, there's so many different seeds this Jirachi could be on. There's like literally 10. That's crazy. What the hell? Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's so funny. That's the hex. Wow. Huh? Something is wrong here. 16AB. What is it? I think I'm like reversed. It's like a dyslexic version. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, I was 3 seeds late, 1 advance late. I guess I'll put that in my thing. Bless you. How you doing? Do you need medicine or anything? Fair enough. You obtained a Japanese and 3DS LL and did a region swap to make it a US system. Unfortunately, region swaps aren't 100% complete. There are interesting and funny problems. What's the problems? Thank you, Kamango. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider sharing it. It would just help me out a lot. That's one of the best things you can do. Post it somewhere that you like or something like that. Is it possible to get a shiny Jirachi with 6 IVs? No, the shiny Jirachi is ass. There's still no good competitive shiny Jirachis. I don't think they exist. You don't think there's a limit to how many seeds could lead to the same post menu seed outside of when it becomes statistically unlikely and therefore not possible? I see. Interesting. I was just surprised. I've never seen one with so many. This one, there was like 15 or something. It was crazy. First time watching your stream. Just want to thank you for all your videos and the DLCs you've made. Super useful and nice for your spreading knowledge. Thank you, Mage. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the events. Is it possible to get the SID on Heart Gold Soul without having to restart the game or catch a shiny? Not without hacking. Well, no, you know what? There is. Fuck, where's Lappy when you need him? That dude, there's a bunch of ways you could do it. I don't even understand all of them. There's an insane org chart in my Discord. You would like to play these events, but it's like impossible to get. It's impossible to get a US/Australian e-reader in Europe. How is it impossible? regardless, you can get the event on your game in other ways. Let's see. I do believe there's a Gen 3 event tool or something. Yep, you can do that. You have a tutorial for Voltorb Flip RNG. Yeah, my friend AB Twisty uploaded a tutorial on how to just get max coins insta with Voltorb Flip. There are 6 IV Jirachis you can RNG minute. They're just not shiny. I intend to do both from this methodology. I just thought shiny had better clickbait. Oops. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna work. Right. You're gonna do another rip, and then I'll calibrate after that. What's the best IV spread for a Jirachi anyway? Well, it depends on if you're using it in Gen 3 or if you're using it later. If you're using it in Gen 3, I think the best IV spread for Jirachis maybe has a HP grass on it. There's a lot of things you could run on it. You could run HP fire for later gens. I think I have like a calm HP fire one. I'm impressed at the feigning transportation to get to the rock quicker. I'm actually not doing it to get there quicker. I'm doing it to prevent RNG NPCs from messing with me. So basically I take the step and feint because if otherwise there would be an NPC to the left who can take a step, and then I'd leave and there would be an NPC in the town over there who could take a step. Painting feint tech is the best RNG tech. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm doing it here. Here it's reasonably efficient. It's the most efficient if you've got a contest painting winner. I just happen to not on this save of Ruby. Oh, I missed the button. Holy shamoly. What a dingus. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh, I missed the button again. What is it? Is it used to like upgrade?
Yeah, so I can upgrade to in power.
Oh, really? That's cool. How much?
Renovate.
feel like there's no reason not to upgrade it. Does this RNG manip work? I talk to the painting to change my current seed. Then I fly, then I faint to the rock, I go to the rock, and then I press A, hopefully on the now closer PRNG state. It's double frame perfect input. It's pretty tough. I hate that the Pokemon company, they not implement DLC Togepi. Oh yeah, they just didn't. It does suck that they just removed the functionality from the international games entirely. I'm getting a little warm in here. Do you want me to can I put the AC on or no? I guess we should check what it's like outside first. Is it disgusting out here? $5 from Vert. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Hey, I really like your channel. I'm about as crazy about breeding as you are about RNG. Your guides are awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm in the void shiny hunting Darkrai right now. I'm growing gray hairs, bro. What? Trying to get to it? I think it's HP fighting, yeah. I think it's like HP fighting 30. Alright, here we go. I fucked up. Thanks for the donation. Okay. One more good attempt where I don't forget to turn on the bike. Well, I think the increased list has happened from the trailer showed off some new Pokemon that were going to be in it. If I recall correctly. Was my hardest RNG manip? Might be one of the Gen 6 ones, something like Kyogre or the Pikachu or whatever, because they just took so freaking long for Wolf Glick's team. It's actually true. If you needed something with the 0 speed Ivy, those 3 Pokemon are the way to go, right? But the thing about the Dream Radar Legends is it's so easy. You basically can't miss. You confirm you're on the right seed. Yeah, like that's one of the. That's got to be one of the only ways to get a 0 attack Togekiss. Bless you. All right, we're gonna catch this one. See what we got. All right. All right. 165, 111, 113, 113, 117, 1112. 168, 113, 115. We got 171, 115, 117, 117, 121, 116. 174, 117, 119, 119, 123, 118. All right, let's continue. 117, 119, 121, 121, 126, 120. We'll go all the way to 56 and then I'll be paused. 180, 112, 123, 123, 128, 112. Impossible, 180, 122. Oh, this is 122. I get the nature wrong? One 80, 122, 123, 123, 128, 122. I have to look at that video footage. I hope you're having a great day, Michael. I appreciate it. 1, 2. This is 122. 80, 6. So 53, 171, 115, 118, 117, 117. Wait, 53 is 115, 117. And 174. Oh, it's probably 111. All right, let's continue. Yeah, it's 177. This is an error. It took a while, but I figured it out. All right. Yeah, I'm checking the other levels right now. 9, 12, 12, 20, 20, and... Alright, we found the seed that we hit. Oh my lord, there's so many. Well, here we go. This is hilarious. There's got to be like 30 here. And I found it already. I was... Well, on seed, 2 advances late. I'm gonna leave it. All right, I'm gonna take a quick ad break while I get some food. You want a panini? Oh. Well, if you're making a panini, can you make me a double stack PB&J? I use like half tablespoon of butter this. And I'm back. Hello. So I don't think I'm going to adjust that. Double stack PNG. That sounds good right now. I'm not going to lie. It is going to be good. How can I load this event from a ROM file without copy pasting the code? The hell are you talking about, Tomer? From a ROM file? I don't understand the question. Do I do the events in emulation? You just use an e-reader ROM in MGBA. MGBA has link cable support. What's up, Everton? How you doing? I do all my testing and everything in MGBA. I actually realized I forgot to do something. I have yeah. Oh, I don't know. Are we like out? I have to check something. I think I fucked up very badly. How did I delete this? What? What was the first one? I guess fig. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, sorry about that. I kind of deleted one of the most important source code folders of my events, which is very sad. What's up, Green Darkness? NPCs do mess with this RNG. I don't even know how I deleted this, if I'm honest with you. I only deleted the important folder. Like, everything else is still there. It's not a huge deal. Well, I actually did. It is kind of it's a big-ish deal. I lost all the Jirachi source code, so I can't recompile any of the Jirachis at this point. How did I delete that? Truthfully, I don't know how I deleted it, but it's gone now. Is it not recoverable from the binary? Not in a way that's quick and easy, basically. Like, yeah. And I still have some of it saved in a less useful format elsewhere. Thank you. Okay, oops. No, I empty the recycling bin. One more. I don't know how I did that. Honestly. It's impressive that I managed to do that. Oh, I have it back maybe. Oh, I think I found, okay. Oof, I made a backup somewhere, thank God. I know.
Yeah, like this TikTok.
What do you mean you're constantly running on 100 megabytes of free space? There. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, let me get this over here so it's not garbage. I don't know how I managed to do that like a complete animal. All right. Where's the Japanese Celebi? What's right here? It's in a different, I see. A pretty bad hard drive that's partitioned weirdly. You can't be asked to fix it or get a new one. That's insane. And hilarious. I'm just doing something. Quick. The thing is, I think I'm so close that it's not worth trying other stuff, you know what I mean? Oh boy. The one nice thing about this one is how quick the attempts are. We try again. It just doesn't feel right otherwise. Oops. Eon. What I'm doing right now is I'm fixing something that I fucked up in the forgot to upload a few things. But I can still bang out these attempts really quick.
That's cute.
Try again. There we go. Here, I'm back. This music is a little bit too hype for me right now. Gonna go for more of chill stuff. Oops. I'm just going for some random shiny spread that's got good speed and special attack, but other than that, doesn't really, it's nothing notable. Quite frankly. We'll do one more and then I'll check. I don't know if there's any circumstance where Jirachi opens its eye in later gens. I don't know if it does it in Gen 5. I don't think it does it at all in Gen 4 for sure, because in Gen 4 it's like a lot more simple. What's up, Jerbski? Is there a way to quick reset the GameCube game? I'll see him on the Wii. Well, XD Gale of Darkness has a soft reset button. Coliseum doesn't. You just have to hit the reset button, yeah. Which isn't exactly fast when it's not close to you. It's the song. What I'm listening to is called 16-Bit Adventure by Geo Wizard. You can listen to hit the whole album here. I don't believe the GameCube games have an explicit. No, XD does have a soft reset combo. I don't remember it, but XD definitely has a soft reset combo. You missed soft resetting? What do you mean you missed soft resetting? Didn't go anywhere. You could still soft reset. You doing? Have you realized that you made the childhood dream of thousands of people over the world come true? I don't think that's quite the case, but yeah, I tried to make a rumor come to life. Oh, I see what you mean. The Switch doesn't really have it. What do I plan on doing with this Jirachi once I get it? I don't know. Give it away to somebody in chat. Who gives a shit? It's garbage stats. You should make me appear into the truck and fire red. There's many reasons why there's no point to doing the e-card stuff in fire red. The main one is that my native games, which is English, cannot use the e-reader. So it's like, eh. And now the thing is, technically the e-reader probably can communicate with the probably the e-reader could communicate with fire red, leaf green, and emerald through mystery gift, but I would have to I would basically have to look into how the e-reader's communication functions work, which is like definitely tougher than what I've done so far. Like restoring e-reader functionality would not be so simple because you can't restore mystery event functionality. So you have to write a script in the Eon ticket. You have to look at the way the Eon ticket handles its transfer routines, and you have to do the transfer routines to the mystery gift functionality and like write a wonder card and do some other stuff. No, I have a Japanese copy of Leaf Green, but like I'm not gonna, if it's only possible for it to work for one language, I'm not super interested in it. Also, I'm pretty sure Fire Red's mystery gift feature is hard coded to use the delivery man, so it doesn't even matter. I can't assign it to any random dude. Listen, Verp, my source code is open source. If you want to take a look at it, go right ahead. Give it a try. That's all I gotta say. So you couldn't have a Jirachi on the English copy of the game? What are you talking about? This is English. It's just one of many reasons why I haven't done... It's just one of many reasons I didn't do the events in anything other than Ruby Sapphire. There's a few reasons why I haven't looked into adding them into other games, because theoretically it could be possible to get these events into Japanese Emerald and Japanese Fire Red and Japanese Leaf Green, but it's like, you know what? The thing is, Emerald has it good enough already, if I'm honest with you guys. Like, I would have to do a bunch of work to figure out the script locations for Emerald and get this to work in Emerald and all the RAM addresses in Emerald And at the end of the day, Emerald has 5 freaking events that you can go, right? You could do Ho-Oh, Lugia, you can get both legendaries, you can get Deoxys, you can get Southern Island, and you can go to Mew. And you could do those all without an e-reader. You could do that all with only glitches, you know? And this just evens the playing field with Ruby and Sapphire, if you ask me. So I think Ruby and Sapphire just get a little bit of, this just gives a little bit of a bonus to Ruby and Sapphire. Something extra fans can do of these games. The thing is, Mew Under the Truck has already been done by, like, again, not in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It wasn't a Fire Red and Leaf Green rumor, you know what I mean? It's a Red and Blue rumor, and people have made that true already. Last one, and then I will check. Besides, I'm pretty much done making these events for now anyway, unless something really inspires me or I think something is really unique. But like I said, my code is all open source if anyone wants to learn from it. And if anyone wants to ask how to make stuff like that, you can go into my e-reader Discord section and I will happily help you out. Unless you can trade Everton, and then you can just trade a chat out over. Like, I thought about doing the Coliseum Beasts, for example, but doing the Coliseum Beasts is a bit pointless because it's like, I can't make them roamers. I can't make them roamers. What's the freaking point? Like, if I could have made them roamers, I would have been very interested in them. And then, in addition to that, like, I don't know. Like, I could have done Colo starters as well, but I just don't think any of that's very much interesting to me. So, I'm happy with what it is. As it is, what I've got right now, what I've provided right now. I think everything we've made is very... In fact, the only thing I might even do is, and I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do it, is that the Celebi and Jirachi events do not work on Pokemon Box, Ruby, and Sapphire. The emulation is so bad that my events don't work on it. So I have to fix it. And I believe I know a simple fix to do that. I believe I know a simple fix to do that, but I don't know if I feel like implementing it because it's such a niche edge case. Oops. Oops. up, Ixis Nuggets? What's up, Blissy? Love your vids. First found your video raking Gen 9 picnics over the coals. Dude, I hate picnics. I'm glad I have someone to commiserate with. Against picnics. Love the new event. Great work. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Oh. Praise be the Game Freak employee who left debug symbols in the final build of Sun and Moon demo. Actually, it's really funny. You know what? It's really weird. I don't 100% for sure know why Pokemon Box isn't working properly. Because MGBA, when you don't use the BIOS, causes there to be a bug in my events because they handle memory copying incorrectly. Yeah, they handle memory copying incorrectly, but that's just their custom-made BIOS function, right? My impression was that the emulator for Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire do use a GBA BIOS, and yet that same bug exists. So I'm not really sure why. Are you kidding me? Oh, I just got hosed. All right, one more. And we vibe. Well, thank you, Watch Alien. I appreciate it. I did put a lot of effort into these. When I briefly read it, was expecting registers to just be free when... No, you know, in fact, the weirdest part is that I don't think the MGBA dev was... I think Endrift was wrong. Clearly, they would know more about this shit than I am. Basically, it says that the registers after a memory copy should be treated as garbage. But the thing is, when you do the memory copy, they're never garbage. It doesn't matter if you're doing half words or words. They're never garbage. They never... I don't understand what they mean by there's going to be garbage in them afterwards. It's literally never garbage. They always contain... Basically, when you do a mem copy, the way the mem copy works is a little bit weird. The way the mem copy works is a little bit weird. Nothing. The way the memcopy works is a little bit weird, but it after the memory copy is done, no, it's not garbage. No. Even on MGBA without BIOS is not garbage. It just doesn't do it right. So the way it's supposed to work is that when it does the mem copy, register 0 contains the source, register 1 contains the destination. And then you specify how many words or half words you want to transfer, right? The reason the bug was happening is that when you do the transfer, it increments register 0 and register 1 every time it transfers a word. So a word is 4 bytes, right? So if you transfer 1 word, the source and destination are both incremented in register 0 and register 1 by 4 bytes. I noticed this while I was programming it and utilized that to save some space by, instead of storing, because what I do is I transfer up until the start of the substructures, then after that I need to mod the PID. So instead of storing the PID somewhere in memory, what I do is, or store the PID's location somewhere in memory during that sequence, what I do is, because I know that it's going to get incremented from the start of the PID's location to the end of the PID's location, is I subtract it by the amount of words that get transferred. And then I load register 0 with the PID by loading R0 into R0. And MGBA without a BIOS, it doesn't turn it into garbage, it just doesn't increment the register, if that makes sense. That's all that's happening, is the register isn't getting incremented. I don't know why they keep using the word garbage or not garbage, because it has nothing to do with that. All they're doing is not incrementing the registers. That's literally it. So when I do the subtraction, I subtract to a incorrect value, and then when it does the division, it does the division wrong. It does the division by the incorrect value, basically. If that makes sense. When we were taught, it's taught that way, but they're not garbage. They have values in them that are useful. It's garbage in the sense that any meaningful value that was previously in the register is not guaranteed to be the same. Yeah, but I guess my point is that it's consistent. Like when I read that it was supposed to be garbage, I assumed it was going to be some random value, and it wasn't. It's like incremented in a very specific and predictable way to be the same, like the same every time. Like, to me, that's useful knowledge as when I was programming the event, because like knowing that the mem copy incrementing it in that way specifically, like Ndrift said, you put something in this register and expected it to give you something sensible back. It does give me something sensible. It works the same exact way every fucking time. What do you mean? It's sensible. The thing that's in that register is sensible to the fact where it's useful, and it saves me some code space by utilizing that fact. That's what's so confusing to me. It can be that, but it can also... No, it's always the same increment. What are you talking about? It's literally always the same increment. Or the increment is always the amount that you tell it to increment. Like, you are the one telling it how much it's going to increment. It's consistent with the BIOS. If the OS does something else with mem while you are pulling it, it can... No, it can't. What are you talking about? There isn't... The GBA isn't multi-threaded. It can't do anything else while it's doing the mem copy. It does the mem copy, then it returns to my program, and then my program knows exactly where it is. technically interrupts. No, I don't think interrupts can work because when an interrupt happens, the registers are still preserved. Like if an interrupt happens during my program, which I'm not even sure that it can, but if it does, it preserves register, like literally it always before doing literally anything, it preserves R0 through 7 before doing a function, and then it restores them before returning. Vert Preston, welcome to Blisy. Thank you so much. And I have to get it to level 60. Everybody, that's very generous of you. Everybody pog Vert. Just there's technically something that could happen in the middle of a function despite it not being multi-threaded. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if my you would think that I would be able to have seen. You'd think that in all my testings, I would have seen any interrupts ever happen while it's executing my code. Right? Or you think that like Ace wouldn't work because an interrupt could happen while it's doing my code, right?
Thanks for the donation.
The issue is consistent? What do you mean it's consistent? Oh yeah, also it happens literally every time else otherwise. If you don't treat it that way yet. Well, I mean, I literally didn't understand what they meant by the term. Yeah, all the terminology just confused me because to even understanding what they were talking about when they were fixing the bug, because I was like, it doesn't obliterate anything, like, because they were like, oh, you know, obliterating words, and I'm like, it doesn't obliterate. In fact, it does the opposite of obliterate. It changes them in a way that is not understanding to me. And they haven't pushed an official release since the bug fix yet. So I got a bug with the Jirachi. So I got someone who reported a bug with the Jirachi, and I thought, oh fuck, did I fuck something up? Nope, I didn't fuck anything up. Someone just didn't use the BIOS and didn't understand what a BIOS was. It's like, oh, cool. Terminology is reserved for safety. I guess so. I guess that's why it was just confusing me so much. Because they were just like, the GBA is a Z80 coprocessor. No, the coprocessor only activates in GB/GBC mode. I don't think it can even access it while it's in GBA mode. I also think it's technically not a Z80 processor, by the way. I know a lot of people like to call it that. Because the GBC's processor is not technically a Z80. It's like some fucked up version of a Z80 where they added 2 commands and removed like 4. Like basically the GB/C's CPU is not 100% compatible with the Z. Literally, it's not 100% compatible with the Z80 in the sense of opcodes, right? Like they are 100% compatible, if you, they are 100% compatible. Like all, you literally just have to change like probably two lines of code every time you want to do something. But yeah. Thanks for the awesome vids. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, I fucked up. Bad Poke. Yeah, I know. I actually responded to him instantly. I think it's extremely funny that he calls me a bad actor. The problem is he's just like a massive piece of garbage. Like, especially because we probably agree on a lot of things. Like, I definitely think that hacking your Pokemon in is not cool, especially in the older gens, and it does give you a decently significant advantage. I think it's a not insignificant advantage you get by hacking your guys in. At the same time, I don't think you should be required to build the teams like that. Well, the funniest part is, for me anyway, in regards to the register stuff, is Pokemon games were coded in C. Like, how often do you think that... Like, how often do you think that when making these GBA games, the devs were actively working with the registers in the way that I worked with it? Like, I feel like not a lot. Like, I feel like they were only working with it while debugging because they had a compiler that was doing most of the work. You know what I mean? Like, surely 90% of the game or more was just coded in C and they used a compiler to do shit. So, like, I doubt the devs were even use it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, are you serious? Ugh. It's not gonna be red this time, but that's part of the issue. Ah, I see what you're saying. That's a really good idea, Lincoln. I bet you you're right. I bet you the compiler always assumes garbage. So the emulator, yeah, you're definitely right. Well, what I'm still, yeah, RBYGSC were definitely coded in assembly, of course. I'm talking about GBA onwards. But the weirdest part for me anyway, Lincoln, is why is it failing in the emulator for Pokemon Box? Because Pokemon Box has a GBA BIOS. Like, the GBA BIOS screen is shown. Is it fake? Like, is it a lie that it was... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is it not really there? Like, are they not actually using a GBA BIOS? Because the BIOS screen shows... No, but my point is... Okay, so like basically my point is the issue is literally the BIOS itself. Does it fail through the Game Boy player? I've technically never tried it, but I don't think so. The Game Boy player is a Game Boy Advanced. It's not an emulator. like if it like I'm literally calling to the BIOS for a BIOS function. I wonder if the emulator on Pokemon Box is just not using the BIOS functions ever. Well, no, that's my point, Lincoln, is that that's what my guess is. My guess is they must be, it must not be using the, like the BIOS screen exists and they're either using a custom BIOS or something like that. Yeah. If my event was failing in Game Boy Player, I'd be a lot more concerned, but it definitely doesn't. The event doesn't even fail on 3DS Virtual Console. I just warned people to not use the one that's just not to use Pokemon Box, basically. Yeah, that's my point, Lincoln, yeah. Well, the 3DS VC does have more emulation than... it's got... The 3DS technically has more emulation than the Game Boy Player, right? Or the Game Boy Player presumably is only emulating the inputs and the screen output, whereas the 3DS is emulating the cartridge port and those things, right? Probably? I don't really know. I don't care that much. I know the main CPU is an actual GBA and there's just actually a GBA BIOS there. Fuck, I missed the button. Well, I guess my main point was that what your like... Yeah, I agree with you, Lincoln. I go to GBA Tech to learn everything that I need. This is literally where I learned... This is how I literally learned everything, basically. I went to this website at this exact spot, thumb instruction summary. I read these, what they could do, and then I asked Chow and Riley for specifics if I was confused, which was, of course, all the fucking time. So if you have questions about it and you're trying to work with it, you need to go in my Discord and, you know, ask me questions about it. Why do you not play modern day Pokemon games? I do, all the time. Four days ago was my birthday and my cousin gave me a shiny Tatsugiri, no, a shiny Dondozo and a shiny, He gave me a shiny Dondozo and a shiny Veluza as a birthday present. I definitely play the modern games. What do you think of the rumored PK Hex-like editor in Scarlet Violet DLC? I don't think they're doing it, but that's just me. I actually want to get back into playing Scarlet and Violet soon. I want to tackle my ability to play a competitive game. Mentality wise. By the way, in Europe, you can purchase the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Joy-Cons without purchasing the console. Do you have that in the US? I have no idea. I've never bought new Joy-Cons ever. That's right. I have 2 Pro controllers. LGBE requires Joy-Cons, is it really? I've been so close for so long. I don't feel like calcing is important. Really? That's dog. That's really dog, Lincoln. Why does it do that? Actually, it was crazy. I remember watching Wolf Glick play a tournament or something, or just maybe just a live battle match or something, like on his stream or YouTube or what have you. And I realized Wolf plays with one Joy-Con, like in Sword and Shield. He set it into like casual play mode and used one Joy-Con for the play. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. I literally can't play a video game without holding both hands like that. It's so casual to do that. Like, I need to like sweat over the controls. Bye. Sleepy. You know they actually hate you for playing on handheld and want you to load up on the TV? I don't know. The drift on my Switch makes LGP unplayable. You can also use a Pro-Con if you use a Joy-Con sys bot and pass all the inputs through it. That's really funny, Lincoln. You can't do the perfect swing for on handheld? Wait, really? I have to be getting close, surely. Oops. You love the casual control? I could never do it. I just, it's not like offensive or so, I just can't. It's just like I don't like it. One frame would be a very short beep. Yeah, it's only not one frame. You should hit A. You should hit A the moment you hear the beep, and you should just be as consistent as you can with it. Is really the main thing to take out of that, you know? Would you consider making a guide on how to print e-reader cards? I heard you made a custom e-card for Tama, and that's really cool. Yeah, the issue is my fucking printer's broken. So I'm not even going to be able to do the giveaway for the custom card set like I wanted to until I get it fixed. I think part of the issue is the ink. So it's going to be a while before I'm able to do anything like that. Maybe I would consider doing it. I don't know. The problem is not one set of settings or circumstances works for every single person. But when I get it up and running, my intent is to make 2 sets and give away a second set for being late. And then I owe my friend Riley a set as well. But my main cards are so cool, I think. These look awesome. I did make Tama a Reggie decoration present card. My printer could print at 1200 dBi, but printing at 1200 dBi was not good for it. Hello? Lighting? That was weird. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boo. I know this is a crap take. Would you think just getting a new... I don't really want to spend the money on a new printer, to be honest with you, is the main issue. Funny, technically I don't really need to be standing. Oh, whoops, I forgot. Lol. I forgot I have to poison. I was like, oh, I could move around and fuck around here. But then I realized, wait, I have poison. Okay. How's the hunt going? Just came back from picking up food. It's going well. I mean, I'm doing my best to just be accurate. I've been within like 3 to 5 frames every single run pretty much. Yeah, they were officially available from Nintendo until 2018 in Italy, or 2017 in Italy, or something like that. It was a very, very long time. It was crazy. I think I was late on the frame here. I really don't want to. I was thinking I should do it, but I just really don't want to. Did I include stuff like the old C map? What are you talking about? Oh no, Japan's the only one that got old C map for real. It was only in ticket. Not true. They were doing Mystic Ticket They were doing at least the Deoxys event until 2017. They might have also been doing the Ho-Oh event until 2017. That I'm less sure about Ho-Oh, but I'm almost 100% positive. Deoxys was available until then. It's me, the overly complicated and excessively long text guy. I have no idea who you are. They're not going to release the GBA games on NSO. I think you're an actual crackhead if you think that. Oops. I just don't think they're getting any releases on the Switch at all, ever. I think not a single old Pokemon game is getting released on the Switch, literally ever. They were extremely reluctant to release even the GB/GBC games. No, to be honest with you, I mean, they added the Celebi to the other games, Lincoln. So they've shown when they want to do something cool, they can. One more than I calc. I have to calc soon. Able to hear the capture card you mentioned in your live stream. How do you configure yours? I don't get a very good picture. Which one do you have? Can you show it? What just happened? Oh, weird. How about this? This is what I stream my GameCube and my Switch off of. Mine doesn't have like a brand name or anything attached to it. It's literally just like a generic card. Dude. That was a bunk attempt now. Next one for real then. No, they could have easily made online trading available and online battling available in the RBY Virtual Console, and they chose to not do it. RBY Virtual Console was actually so disappointing from my end. Obviously, they're not the worst ports ever, but I think RBY not having color functionality was extremely disappointing to me. Almost no kid in America played RBY on a gray slash green Game Boy. They were all on Game Boy Colors. And then on top of that, yeah, you couldn't trade like online or do battle online. Yeah, I do, Matt. Called Shiny Legendaries from a Painting. No, people keep saying Super Game Boy support. The Super Game Boy colors are dog shit. You want the Game Boy Color support, okay? I don't care about lack of Super Game Boy support. I care about lack of Game Boy Color support. The Super Game Boy Color Palette editions are inferior. Nobody understands why paintings do the reseed. Literally nobody understands it. They don't seem to dislike modifying the original game to any degree, because they did modify the original game. Well, I don't know what you come on. Keep up, dude. This is a good attempt, I should. Well, no, there's no reason for them to not have an option for any of like the fucking 8 palettes, because a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Color has 8 palettes you can make any Game Boy be. I feel like there's no reason for them not to include that feature, where you just hold the direction and sometimes the B button at the BIOS screen. How do you load this event? Watch my video on it. It's the pinned comment right now. TLDR, I made it and I used the Nintendo e-reader to load it in. If you're gonna complain about me plugging my own video. Are you doing something with the Yiga, Mandy? I've heard the second Yiga trill in a while.
I don't know, I think I just found two traps.
I'm a marketing expert, but the re-release Game Boy games won't do much. You know what, Lincoln? I think every single person on planet Earth agrees with you. I think literally every person on Earth agrees with you, and yet companies still seem to think, the only people who don't think that players will those sales will affect the sales of new games seem to be marketing departments, because every other person seems to understand that if they were only going to play the old games, they were never going to buy the new games. Like, all you're doing is losing sales and increasing piracy of your old game. You're basically just losing sales, and it's a way to get older newer fans into your older games. I think part of it is that it well, if someone in this chat actually believes that, they're an idiot, but what I will say is that one of the big reasons that they don't make older games available is not just that it prevents people from purchasing the newer games, but in a series like in franchise yearly games like Pokemon, and Pokemon isn't yearly, but you know what I mean, games like Pokemon or Assassin's Creed or Madden or something, where the quality of the franchise has been up for debate for a while now, you're gonna get people who, like, basically it makes it harder to compare for the general person. You got to forget, we're all like, if you're watching a stream of me RNG manipping a custom event, come on, like, this is some niche ass bullshit, you know? So like, we're in a very niche situation where we very clearly and easily remember what the old games are like. But the thing is, like, there are many older fans who don't, like, they've just sort of haven't played the games in years, forget what they were like, and then play the newest iteration and don't realize how different slash worse slash etc the features are compared to what they used to be, right? Like, people, if you played Heart Gold as a child and then haven't played a Pokemon game in 15 years, or, you know, whatever, like 12 years, you're not necessarily gonna know what it was like to, you're not gonna necessarily remember how different Heart Gold is comparatively, you know what I'm saying? So you might just play the new game and think, oh yeah, it's Pokemon. This is how it's always been, you know? There is no pinned comment. There absolutely is a pinned comment. Just literally look right at the top of the chat. There's a pinned chat comment right there. Yeah, my wife's homesick today and she's lying on the couch half asleep playing Tears of the Kingdom. Isn't that right, baby? The cave isn't there? What do you mean the cave is gone? Oh, the Shrine of Resurrection? The Shrine of Resurrection? Oh, you're on the Great Plateau.
Oh,
Well, that's where you came out of, right? Like, that's the hill at the start of the game.
yeah.
Pictures for getting the seed? Correct, Mika Cookies. The reason I level up the Pokemon is so I can get its stats more easily, effectively. Or more accurately, rather.
Resurrection.
Woo! Oh my gosh, I missed the DS with my finger. That thought process is stupid. Because if somebody is going to not play the Scarlet Violet DLC, if someone purchases and plays Heart Gold but does not play Scarlet Violet DLC, that does not mean they would have played Scarlet Violet DLC if Heart Gold was not available to them. That is not how it works, right? That's just not how the human brain or the human psyche works. It just literally, it's just flawed thinking. Like, someone is playing and buying Heart Gold on the Switch because that's what they want to do, right? If they don't have access to Heart Gold on the Switch, they're probably just going to fucking pirate it, or they're going to purchase it for $5,000 or whatever the going rate is currently. The competing for attention argument is only like somewhat valid, I think. The problem with the competing for attention argument is that Pokemon isn't only competing with itself, it's competing with every other game and movie and comic book and activity on planet Earth, right? Like, sitting at home and playing Pokemon doesn't just compete with me playing Tears of the Kingdom, like my wife is. It competes with me going outside for a walk. Like, like you can't.
How often am I divided between playing video games?
Yeah, my wife constantly either chooses between crocheting or playing video games. It just doesn't matter. Yeah, or books. Yeah, exactly, Lincoln. That's a really good analogy. I'll go like 3 more. What's up, Simon? Like, I understand that in some level the game is competing with itself, but like you have to like think about this. Why aren't the Mario developers worried about Super Mario Bros on the NES competing with Super Mario Bros Wonderful? Or why aren't they worried about Super Mario Maker 2 competing with Super Mario Bros Wonderful? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you could go back and play all those older games and they're still good. Like Metroid 1 is a bad game, but Super Mario Bros on the NES is not that game literally holds up to this day. You know what I mean? And they're not worried about that game competing with other games because they're not. It's just they understand. Pokemon just always gets treated differently. Thomas' opinion was they're attempting to pull a Disney Vault. I think they're definitely doing a Disney Vault situation. A Disney vaulting doesn't mean they're afraid of competition. It just means they want to create artificial scarcity for the next time they release it, so they get a very big bump in sale. Like if Nintendo has a or Pokemon company specifically has like a bad quarter or something, what they could literally do is release, and like they're worried about investment or shareholders or whatever. If they're worried about that type of stuff, they can just use it to bump their numbers for the next quarter because those things are guaranteed big hitters. You know what I mean? What do you think the comment section being handled instead of display names? Personally, I understand why it's been done, but I don't like it. It also feels weird having @ signs in the URL. Like if you want to go to my channel now, you go to youtube.com/@I'mABlisy. That just like doesn't feel right. Like why can't it just be I'm a Blissy? I don't understand. Discord is the bigger offender because Discord is introducing unique usernames when they previously didn't have them, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should show us off. Check out the blisy my wife crocheted me for my birthday. Very cool plushie. And we also have this. We have chat out. So we have chat out and blisy who are friends together. I don't have to do a chat out impression. Chat out does an impression of me. That's kind of the point, isn't it? Thank you, Master Walt. Blisy is calm, warm, and motherly, and you come across as such. I am not that. I'm mean and I don't like any of you. Bruh. Well, it's really funny. I don't consider Blisy. It's actually a little bit funny. I don't really even consider Blisy a channel mascot necessarily, because the moment that spawned it, the name of my channel doesn't really have anything to do with Blisy. So my Blisy is the name of the channel because basically some guy said exactly what my channel name was. Oh, I missed the button and it made me laugh. I'm just shitposting, by the way. I don't. If I didn't like doing this, I wouldn't be doing it. If I didn't like interacting with chat, I would just stream less. I did get a new member today, actually. Pokemon am I most similar to? What Pokemon am I most similar to? Oh no, it's so sad. Who's that? What, he just fucking hangs out with you all the time?
Just stays out.
That's cool. I actually like that a lot. You hope a few people from back in the day have found me. There was some guy who messaged me on Twitter and goes, "Who the fuck is this? I wanted this handle." And I go, "What? Who would want this handle?" And I talked, and it's just someone I knew from back then. And I was like, "Yeah, I used to go by X." And they were like, "Oh my god, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I found the screenshot of the moment." Yeah, because basically what happened was there's this dude who used to play. I used to run a Gen 4 OU like website and Zat chat. And this guy who used to come there all the time named Dr. Luigi would show up, and Blisy would always be on his team, and his team was basically always just the top 6 OU Pokemon at the time. And like, so someone asked him one day, like, "Yo, Dr. Luigi, why do you always bring a Blisy with you?" And he typed verbatim, "As my channel name is, I'm a Blisy." Like that. Like, that's how he typed it. And I had screenshot it, and I was going through my photo bucket years ago with my friend Blake. Oh shit. I was going through my photo bucket years ago with my friend Blake, and I saw the picture and I couldn't stop laughing. And then I made it my League of Legends name because of that. And ever since then, that's what it was. Wait, I used to play League? Yeah. Did you quit? Yes. League of Legends is a cancer on society. What's up, Pat Rat Trainer? How you doing? Think an active League player would have time for Pokemon? That? Yeah. Zat chat was fire. I have no problem with Zat. It just stopped being the popular way to do a chat room. It was, despite the fact that it was kind of goofy and stupid, it was better than IRC, which was the other prolific chat room at the time, which was complete dog shit. IRC was the most horrible thing ever. Well, I hit the correct seed a few times, but then I haven't hit the correct target advance after that. Zat went under. Is that still a website? The old Zat for the website I used to run is still up. Actually, the whole Zat website's up. I could probably log into my Zat account. Yeah, that's not using. Oh yeah. You're for Discord glad that Skype is gone. I have problems with Discord, and that Discord is not archivable, like not searchable. So eventually, when Discord, the company, shuts down, or when someone just randomly decides to delete a Discord, like let's say I decided I hated all of you and I deleted my Discord. Do you know how much useful RNG manip information would be lost? If I deleted the Discord server? Like a lot. It would not be good. Like like at least old forums got crawled on by the Internet Archive a little bit. But I definitely don't like IRC. IRC was just not an intuitive chat system to work to like use, basically. Just because something is like old and still is used doesn't mean it's like not been superannuated. What does IRC do that's like specifically superior to other chat systems? The converts Discords into PDFs. That's interesting. I'm gonna do one more and then I'll check it. Yeah, Twitter is also awful. I hate that people use Twitter as like a main form of communication. I'm basically just on Twitter to block people. I can do it on my main account and break TOS. What are you talking about, Lincoln? Explain. Why is archiving a Discord server against the TOS? Is it really? That doesn't make any sense. That exacerbates what I view as a problem. I don't think Pokemon Emberland is a real game. Is it a ROM hack or something? I have no idea. That's why you don't use Twitter. Twitter has this beautiful option for you to not use the For You page and just use the For Only Followers page. I almost never look at the For You Twitter page. I only look at the people I follow because the reason I follow them is so I can hear from them. All right, we have to check this one. We're docile. Let's see what we got here. Bless you. 163, 107, 120, 114, 115, 109, 66, 109, 122, 116, 117, 101. I've been so close for so long. I didn't hear anything. I have music playing. That was thunder.
No, I think
Yeah, I guess the whole fucking apartment would probably have shaken if that was thunder. What did IRC bring to the table? Public multi... No. Declan, I'm not saying what did it bring to the table. I'm saying what does it currently bring to the table over a place like Discord or something. I understand what it used to do well and unique. What I am suggesting is it currently doesn't do those things anymore, and it is awful via superannuation, which is the act of something once being good and new and unique being trumped by things that it paved the way for. A good example of this can be something like a good remake of a game, for example. Oh fuck. Like I would say Sonic the Hedgehog 1 became superannuated by the Sonic HD ports or HD remasters from Christian Whitehead and Tax and Stealth. Because they add the spin dash, they add characters to it, they add widescreen to it. The game is just generally superior in every single way, to the point where... What? Are you going up? That's awesome.
Oh my god, who thought of this?
The game. Is this gonna get you back to an island?
Go up there. That's it.
But like, what does Sonic Sonic 1 at this point, the original Genesis game, is only really worthy of analyzing in the context of its original time, how it used to be and why it came to be. But like, playing it is bad. You should just play the other ones, they're better. So IRC, while at one point was inventive and it paved the way for many new chat systems, has now been superannuated because it's an antiquated piece of garbage that they don't try and keep the times with. I just noticed the music is lo-fi as remix of OG soundtrack. This would have made it great. Yeah, I just have some random lo-fi playlist going on in the background. You also don't need to like get offended about like, or be upset when someone doesn't like a piece of software that you like. Like, did I always think that IRC was clunky to use even in literally 2007? Yes, I did think that actually. And that's why I was using ZatChat, because ZatChat felt literally less clunky to me. Even as a person who is like decently techie. You think it's possible the e-reader DLC cards to tell you stuff like your SID or what number? Yeah, it could be easily done. Oh. Don't worry about it. It's not your thing to be worried about being broken. You have a brand new sealed e-reader. You wonder how much that's worth? Probably literally $100 maxed. The e-reader was overproduced and undersold. When I bought my e-reader, it was $15 on eBay in 2021, I think, or 2020. Whenever my Reggie decoration present video came out, I bought the e-reader, I don't know, 2 weeks before I made that video. I get that. Well, it's just like, I mean, I got annoyed because you misinterpreted what I said to begin with. I didn't suggest IRC never did anything good. Yes, Lincoln, it does. Good lord, that's really funny, Stradivarius. Stardust Various? Whatever, I just read the fucking guitar name. Stardust Virus. I literally read Stradivarius. It's probably time for me to end stream soon if my brain's turning to this much jelly. You're good, Declan, don't worry. What's up? Oh. You're a sucker for stuff like the e-reader. This is so cool. Yeah, Lavender 999, you need to be using a GBA BIOS. Alternatively, if you use the MGBA nightly build, it'll be implemented, but the official release doesn't have it. This is a bug in MGBA, not my Jirachi. Celebi discovered a bug in the way the game handles that, and they haven't pushed an official release after they did the bug fix. So you could either download a nightly build or you could download a GBA BIOS. What is happening is it's copying the growth substructure over 4 times consecutively. As Shao put it yesterday, it's 4 growths in a trench coat pretending to be a Jirachi. Well, I'll have to do the fix for Pokemon Box, which will probably eventually happen. Okay, this happened to someone yesterday, and it's good that it happened to them because I didn't realize that MGBA had not yet fixed the issue. So now I know that it's going to be happening to people. Yeah, MGBA's internal BIOS that they use to emulate the GBA BIOS handles memory copy wrong. I don't know if I'll fix it for Pokemon Box or not. Maybe eventually. No, yeah, I'm not, there's no fix I'm doing for it. You just need to get the BIOS. Yeah, it's using Spiderweb and Mindreader because it will also sometimes have, instead of Spiderweb, it will have a different move. It'll have like Brick Break or something. Basically, the glitch move is Jirachi's growth substructures being interpreted as attacks, and so Spiderweb, I think, is the level, and then the move that is Mindreader is, I think, no, Spiderweb is the berry, and then the berry can be one of two things, so it could have a different move. It could have a fighting move. I think it's Brick Break. Oh no, Karate Chop it can have. It can have Karate no, it always has Karate Chop, and then it sometimes has... Yeah, and then Mindreader sometimes is Karate Chop. No, of course not. What do you think's going on here? What kind of person do you think you're watching? Well, I didn't even, it's not like I was playing League in high school. Lincoln, I'm 31. Playing League in high school. You know, I was playing in high school Pokemon. I was playing high school and Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo. I was playing Pokemon, Heart Gold, and Platinum, and I was also playing Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube in high school. That's what I was playing. And I was reading just so much manga. Probably using teleport to get to Moss Deep faster, right? How would teleporting be faster than what I'm doing? Also, why would going to the battle tower be helpful? Yeah, but that's to get to... But that's to get to Southern Island. That's a specific path for Southern Island, not for this. You just manipulated an egg to hatch one in silver? What do you mean you manipulated an egg in silver? One of my nitpicky pet peeves is definitely when people refer to data as code. Did I say that? What did I do? Oops, fudge. Glad to catch a stream. Just want to say your videos are amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Fuck, I did it again. Do you got a Patreon? No, I have YouTube memberships. Becoming a channel member gives you rewards like seeing my videos early, getting access to behind the scenes content, in some cases extended cuts of videos, various things like that. For this Jirachi, I will be releasing the card for the incomplete event beforehand. I'll be releasing the script, the commented source code, or not the source code, like just the source code, because everyone gets the source code on the GitHub, but the source code document that I use to keep track and plan the event. I have 2 different documents for that. And probably a few other behind the scenes goodies. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that's coming from this video, but YouTube memberships are pretty good. They do 70-30 splits. It's just a good way to support me. You also get a bunch of emotes in the chat if you want to do that. And it generally just helps me out. You could do it for as low as $1.99 a month and get access to all those listed rewards. So you could even implement an NPC that teaches event only legal moves. Yeah, I could do that. Is Slowpoke the Pokemon not available in Colo and XD? I don't remember. I hate those games, so every time I play them, I forget everything about them, and then when I play them again and I don't remember anything, I get frustrated. Sort of a vicious cycle, unfortunately, but what can I do? So, Capartan Camper, you can do basically anything with the e-reader. The e-reader is... The e-reader gives you 995 bytes to do literally whatever you want. We'll do one more. So if there's an in-game function for it, or you're good enough at thumb, you can write anything. All right, that's the last attempt for the day. This is the first. This is the run I've gotten from Lincoln. Bless you. I was actually wondering if the possible to get Pokemon. Yeah, that'd be really easy to do, actually. But the issue with that is that you would have to set their it would be actually relatively easy to make a colorizer script where but the thing is, what you would have to do is change their game origin, change their met location, change their met level, and just always change their trainer gender in addition while giving them the ribbons. But even then, that's not good enough. Fuck. I'll do one more because I missed the button. Basically, the main problem with that is, I don't understand what you're trying to say, Declan. No. BBQ noob, they don't. There's no way that's why they called it thumb, is it? I'm going to the... Nope, not shiny. Okay, ARM is just the name of the company, it seems. Well, also, thumb is not strictly, by the way. I'll do one more, fuck it. Thumb is not a strict upgrade over ARM, by the way. Thumb is like a side grade to ARM. Or at least in the way it works in the GBA. Because they cut functionality from thumb to make it more compact. As I said, thumb is less expressive than ARM. I actually can't find why it's called thumb, if I'm honest. Thumb is an arm, but smaller. It does kind of have the same number of joints. I mean, it shares a lot of similarities with ARM, just not, it's just not the same. I don't care about the anime. I pretty much only interact with the Pokemon franchise through the main series video games, and that's it. I barely even play the spin-offs. Oh, it's a battery. Oh,
What? Okay. It's in pen.
I bet if the rocket was on the back, it'd be fine.
Get a strong boost, but
This is the last one. I said that 3 Jirachis ago, but I mean it this time. And I'm so happy with how this event came out. Even with such limited space, I was able to make something that's like believable. Oh, wow! Wow, last one, huh? Oh, that's funny. Oh. I'll nickname it last one. And what we'll do is I'll do the obligatory let the clip show I was right. Let the clip show that thumb is simply a smaller arm. What I want to do is we're gonna back up my save and I'll show proof of legality, I guess. It'll be a fun way to end it, right? Hello? Although it's gonna get flagged as illegal because I nicknamed it, I'll just unnickname it in PK Hex. Dude, come on. My R4 is upset. I think the contacts are pretty worn on my R4. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten this Jirachi if it wasn't for the capture card. Yeah, it red heart gold instantly, so. I just want to back up my save. Come on. Let's chop chop. Wow, really? There we go. Just need a little bit of microfibering. All right. I'm going under. Aren't DS? No, they're not hot swappable. The DS freezes if you take the game out. This is not a DS Lite, it's a regular DS. Both the DS and the DS Lite freeze if you take a game out of them. I can show you right now with Ruby. Watch. Observe the bottom menu can be moved. You see it? I take it out. Still thinks there's a game in there, and I can't swap it anymore. DS Lite can't do that either. All right. Okay, so let's open it up in PKHex. All right, let's see. Here we go. Ignore all this other crap. There's some, like, this is not the Jirachi I just caught. Was this the one with the glitch moves? Yeah, it is. All right. As we can see, it's legal. You can see it's reading it's legal. I bet we can do a detailed legality report. So all the moves are legal. It's got a few fishy flags, right? But isn't PKHex like haram in the hardcore shiny hunting community? PKHex is an invaluable tool for checking Pokemon legality and save file management. So I don't know what you mean. But there's a few things that are fishy about it. You can see event gift has been nicknamed in the more, this is an older version of PKHex, but in a in a newer version it will say it will be illegal. All EVs are 0, but met level, I can't believe it flags that as fishy, but that's very funny. But the fishy things are just things that are unlikely to be correct, but they're not flags for legality. Everything else is correct. Origin seed is 393F 9430. If we look at what our original target was in Lincoln's tool here, you can see that was my seed. That was the seed that I was aiming for. So there it is. Perfectly legal. Ooh, I wonder what the secret ID is on this bad boy. Your website has a dark mode? I don't see a button anywhere. In any case, I tend to use light mode because of my astigmatism. I didn't even know there were browser settings for light mode or dark mode. I thought it was a website only thing. Yeah. Next stream I do, I'll give away this Jirachi in Sword and Shield, or in Sword and Shield, I think. Or I wonder if I'm even able to, am I even able to trade this? Will it let me trade it? It's a mythical after all. I think I can trade it. It's a good idea. Even if I can't trade it all, I can trade it in Sun and Moon for sure. All right, well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.